Hello, champions. This is your Dr. Leonard Coldwell, better known to you as Dr. C. My dear friends, I am trying to get as many videos out there for free so that you guys really understand what the cancer industry, the sickness industry is really doing. And for me, in my head, MD, after a name, means to me murder division. We all need to really wake up. I mean, who hasn't woken up after the COVID-19 hoax will really basically never get it and will die young, and probably his loved ones too, most of all his children. We all need to understand we cannot go to a profession that makes money on our suffering, on our illness, on our pain, on our early death, to cure us and help us to be pain-free and illness-free for the rest of our lives. So therefore, it's really, really important that I educate you as much as I can about cancer and curing cancer in yourself. I have, for 52 years, cured cancer patients, 35,000 people with autoimmune diseases, and it's about time that you guys learn how to do it yourself. Please remember, we are the only people that can make ourselves sick. We are the only people that can eat ourselves fat and that can stop every form of movement or exercise. 20 minutes walking a day is really enough to keep your body in good shape. And to get into good shape, you need to have really good, I'm searching for the English words right now, I just spoke German too much, I'm sorry. You need to detoxify your system, and then you can build. Remember, if you have a bucket with dirty water, you can put in a lot of clean water, and the bucket will never get really clean. You have to pour it out, wash it out, and refill it with clean water. That's the only way. The same is with our system. So basically, we need to cleanse our system. And I finally, after searching and researching for over 4 years to reestablish the Be Pure cleansing system, which they put hurdles in there. The Be Pure cleansing system is so powerful that it was named prescription medication for the German government, and the German Customs Service did not let the Be Pure cleanse into America again. So now for years I'm trying to find a way to get the same effects with products that they cannot really stop, that they cannot really get off the market. So I had to cover with my lawyers so many different parts of all of this, but it's finally done. In about 3 to 4 weeks, you will be able to order the ultimate Be Pure cleanse. And the website, we're just working on the website, having this run through legal like crazy. And you can just write me to ibms@drleonardcoldwell.com. So ibms@drleonardcoldwell.com. And you will see there, also if you have subscribed to our newsletter on Doctor spelled out, drleonardcoldwell.com, when the Ultimate Be Pure is available again. And it's all about giving yourself a new foundation, a great foundation with a completely clear body, because this cleanse, the way I created it, is the only cleanse that cleanses every single cell in your system, and it also cleanses and rebuilds your colon, which is really, really important, because there are some people that say death begins in the colon, and that might be true. And this is why I created this extremely effective colon cleanse on top of the basic BPO cleanse. It's basically every single cell plus colon cleanse. And people don't make me angry by saying, "Oh, I want this colon cleanse." No, it's a full, be pure cleansing system for every single cell of your body. And on top of it, it has the most effective colon cleanse we could create and find. So it's a full single cell cleanse plus colon cleanse. So if you want the best, I'm doing this for 52 years, and then just write me to ibms@drleonardcoldwell.com. My staff and I will give you all the information we can, and when it's available and where to order it, or go to drleonardcoldwell.com, doctor spelled out, and subscribe to the newsletter, and you will be informed as soon as everything is available to order. I did this because I tried to find for about 20 years the right way to recreate the Be Pure cleanse, which was the most sold of my cleanses, the most sold of my supplements, because it helped curing tens of thousands, if even more, cancer patients. And we had 300,000 Be Pure cleanses sold. And when basically we got into trouble with the German version of the FDA and FTC, and they tried everything, because we had sometimes that somebody finished the Be Pure cleansing system, that they were completely free of cancer, that they were completely free of all side effects of the so-called COVID shot. And I'm not saying it's a medicine. I'm just saying if you take the poison, the toxemia or the acidosis out of the human system, it might be rebuilt and get you clean and cured through your own efforts in a very short amount of time. But you need to really be aware of, you have to find out about the root cause. I am so tired of all these idiots out there, since I keep talking about getting rid of the root cause. You have these clowns talking about you have to get rid of the root cause, but they have no idea of what they are doing and what this really means. The IBMS system, the instinct-based medicine system that I developed, is the science of identifying and eliminating the root cause of every negative result in a human's life. So it gives you a platform to rebuild a second chance in life. So, as I said, please write me if you want to have more information on IBMS, stands for Instinct-Based Medicine System, IBMS@drleonardcoldwell.com, and start your new life. I'm hearing about reborn Christians. Let's talk about reborn health, because everything begins with a pure and purified body. Acidosis and toxemia are the main causes for physical development of most of all autoimmune diseases. I have had 66,000 patients in my life and 35,000 with cancer or other autoimmune diseases. And to be pure was always the main platform for a new foundation, for a new health you can build. But also remember, you're the only one that can make you sick. You're the only one that can make you healthy. I give you the tools and the information. In my IBMS coaching system, I help people within 12 sessions to identify where all their problems are coming from. And it doesn't really matter if you have cancer of the body, cancer of the wallet, cancer of the relationship, meaning being lonely, cancer of the career, meaning not succeeding the way you want to. All of this has a root cause, and this root cause can only be identified by the use of my IBMS system and personal IBMS coaching, where who is interested in IBMS coaching, also please write to me at ibms@drleonardcoldwell.com, and we give you all the information you need. This will only work usually when I make an announcement that I personally use a system that cured millions of people personally on IBMS coaching. Then we are sold out within 6 weeks. So then we're going to stop this offer to the public. And so please, if you want to get rid of every doubt, every fear, every worry that you have, if you want to build a career, if you want to build a future that's worth living and it's fun, and your life will be flooded by wealth, health, happiness, self-confidence, then you should use the IBMS system. For most of all, it's important that you are giving up the idea that anybody else, any pill, any doctor can cure you from whatever you're having the problems with. The IBMS system, and that means you are the only person that can cure yourself. And after you learn the system, you can apply it to your loved one, to your children, to basically everybody that's important to you, because after you've done it, you understand it, and then you understand that everybody else out there talking about getting rid of the root cause is a BSer. They don't know what they're talking about, and it's disgusting to me that they jump on the bandwagon and try to use the words that I uncovered and I developed the only functional system for, the IBMS coaching or IBMS therapy. It depends on what it is. And it's power, friends. I want to give back the power to yourself. And while the medical industry tries to get rid of your power, try to make you helpless and dependent on them or their toxic, highly dangerous medications. By now, everybody knows the COVID-19 shot was a complete hoax. And as Dr. Brian Ardis has proven to me, that it consisted of poison, pure poison, the poison of the king cobra snake and the poison of the great snake from India. So therefore, he suggests, and I really dug into this, and I think he is right, to use nicotine patches to get rid of the poison in your system. And so nicotine is not addictive. Nicotine is not dangerous if you take it in the right way. And I suggest 7 milligrams patches. We buy them simply from Amazon, and the detoxification process is phenomenal. So if you want to read his book about it, which is really, really informative, really, really smartly done, great research done. So it's Dr. Bryan Ardis. And he's a chiropractor with an unbelievable mind and an unbelievable researcher. So we now also need to stick together. So there are not many people I would trust. I trust my dear friend Mike Adams on brighteon.com with his suggestions about health and healthy food. And you get to his site, also to my site, drleonardcoldwell.com. And we all need to work together. I'm going to start building a foundation of therapists and teachers that are producing results. And I'm going to build a unit so that we can help you with whatever problem you have. In my opinion, cancer is only caused by mental and emotional stress, because I am the world-leading expert for burnout syndrome, stress-related illness, and management disease. So I have seen cancer patients getting completely cured just by the right way of getting stress out of their lives and recovering from the damage of stress. And as I said, cancer is caused, in my opinion, an experience of over 52 years by living in constant worries, doubts, and fears. So that means when you are free, when you are yourself, and this is what the IBMS coaching teaches you, to be yourself, go backwards to who you are supposed to be, go backwards to who you were born as, because you're born perfect. My very first book is still a bestseller worldwide in an enormous amount of languages. You're born to win, or in English it's called, you're born to be a champion. And when people start believing in themselves again, when people are strong and looking internally for solutions instead of externally, and that's what the IBMS system does for you, you are on your way to a perfect life. You can make it as perfect as you want. You can make it as healthy, as strong, and full of wealth and richness as you want. But you have to do it. Please understand, the IBMS system is a help to self-help, the self to self-curing system. And it's like you cannot eat every junk food in the world, being 200 pounds overweight, and hope for a magic pill that you can still eat everything you want, do everything you want, and still get skinnier. No, you need to change the root cause of why you are obese, why you are in the situation you are in, and that's what the IBMS system is helping you with. Find back to yourself, use your own instinct. I believe our instinct is God talking to us, and I believe our instinct can never be wrong. In 52 years of training my patients and clients with my system, I've never seen or heard that anybody followed their instinct and went wrong. So go back to yourself, back to your instinct, back to the power of the universe. My dear friends, this was Dr. Leonard Coldwell, Dr. C, and I'm hoping I can open your mind up to the fact that every illness is curable by yourself, every goal is achievable through yourself, and just let's go and go through this wonderful, wonderful life together. And call or just text or email to ibms@drleonardcoldwell.com, and also be ready for a phenomenal journey. Before, I always thought I was rich and was okay driving always the newest and best Mercedes convertible. And then I bought my very first Aston Martin vintage convertible, and that's when I started to understand rich is not having good, expensive things. Rich means you have the best of the best. And the Aston Martin is the best of the best, believe me, guys. And now looking at the Aston Martin Valhalla, if you see this car, if you drive this car, test drive this car, you will not be able to sleep until you bought one. The other thing is, you deserve the best clothes, you deserve the best massage, you deserve the best of the best. God has not created you for mediocrity. God has created you for perfection. You are a child of God. You're born to be a champion. Follow your own instincts and just send an email, ibms@drleonardcoldwell.com, or sign up to our newsletter at drspelledout.leonardcoldwell.com. So, my dear friends, I hope I could give you some information that is helpful for yourself, but most of all, always remember, you can fix everything. You can mess up everything and you can fix everything. So that's going to be your wonderful future, your future. You determine where you're going to go with your life, where you're going to go with your future. And today is the day. Now is the time. Your time is now. Start making your life to the masterpiece it deserves to be.